Treylow podcast coming at y'all. Shit, it's about April.
Let me see here. April 25th, 2026. Treylow podcast. It's been a little minute since I've done one, man. Just got back from LA. Los Angeles. Sunny Los Angeles. I took a little trip with my wife out there. She's from there, so. But her family's all spread out. If you know anything about LA, man. It takes like hour, 2 hours. Moving around, traffic's crazy. Traffic's a bitch, especially on 405. So, like, her mom's, like, way up north. Or, like, so, way up north. Her mom stays, like, in Palmdale, California. So, that's way up 405, like, kind of like north of LA. So, we flew in in a Burbank. That's a north airport. It's a real small airport, North Hollywood. And her other sister stayed, like, south of that, way down in Inglewood. So, that's, if you've been to LA, you know anything about traveling, that's like an hour, almost an hour travel from Palmdale to Inglewood on a 405. It's a pretty long trip. So, yeah, LA traffic. Get around town, different parts of town, it's an hour drive. By the time you get there, you're going to be tired, chilling, because it's like, if you want to do LA, don't think of it as like, I'm going to go in the city and just go all around the city, or you're going to be traveling for hours. Like, pick a little section, just stay in that little section, that little neighborhood, you know. But, here's the thing, man. I'm from Texas, man. I've been all over the United States of America. And I don't care where you're from. It's all the same, basically. You know, streets, restaurants, the foods might be a little bit different, stuff like that. You know, we was vibing with some good food out there. But as far as people go, man, I don't care where you're from. You know, there's big cities, there's small cities. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, like, trip off of, like, this whole, we California stuff. We do Cali stuff out here. This is California swag. Like, it's not special. There's nothing big about it, man. It's just a bunch of transients, mostly from other states, moved there thinking they're hot shit because they're in California, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really nothing to be bragging on, you know. It's just another city, you know, where everything's like, you know, a big city swag, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, you know, you just mind your business, watch your ass, you know, you'll be just fine, man, no problems. But, you know, I'm not into all that, you know, bragging, and I just don't like all that, man, because I go all over the place, man. It's not a big deal to go anywhere, man. To be honest, man, everything's cool, man. Wherever city you are, you just mind your business, don't start no shit, you'll be great. You know what I'm saying? Stay low key, you know? The main thing I would give you advice on is, like, whenever you go to a new city or new spot, man, if anybody approaches you and looks, you know, like staring you up and down, checking you out, and they ask you a question. That question is like, so where you from? When they ask that question and they're looking you up and down and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, they're looking for hit a lick. They're looking to rob you. You know what I'm saying? Or they're looking to fuck you up or do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Scam you, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my response to that, like, I've gotten that kind of shit, you know, when I travel, man, is my response is always like, oh, so I'm from here, you know? And then they'll ask a question like, so what high school you go to or something like that. So, like, I tend to, like, study the landscape a little bit before I go travel so I can come up with some lies and shit, you know. I know what high school I can say I went to or no, and then, you know, if they ask me if I know a certain person, I might say, nah, I don't know that person, but, you know what I'm saying, they get too detailed and shit, you know, I'll be like, well, you know, it's nice talking to you, I gotta go, because, you know, you don't want to, you know, give off your lies and shit, but the reason why I do that, because I know where you from, that question, where you from, is usually like, to see if you're not from there, so you're a target, you know, you're a fish, fresh fish, so they're looking to get you for something. Happened one time in Las Vegas, man. I was at Las Vegas at a casino with my homeboy, and we was at the bar. We just walked in from the airport, and I noticed these 2 couples had been there for a while. They were like watching everybody that came in and studying who the marks they could get, like somebody who's clueless, that's just there for vacation. And then they would slide up to them in the bar and start acting all friendly and shit, you know, find out what room they in, wait till they get drunk, and then rob them and shit, you know. And I'm not stupid, man. I know, like, predators, man. I know what to watch for whenever I'm moving around. So I peep game on all that shit, man. So that's just a tip for all y'all, like, you know, new people that just be moving around and don't know what to do, man. Watch that question, man. If anybody asks you where you from, that's the main question. That should send up a flag in your brain, like, okay, why is he asking me this? He doesn't even know me. You know what I'm saying? Then you can kind of go from there. It's a little street sense for you, man. A Treylow Hip Hop Podcast, man. April 2026, man. That last podcast, I was just talking a little shit on there, man. I've been kind of laying low, man. You know, it's kind of exhausting when you go, you know, she's from LA, my wife, so her family's out there. You know how family is. You know, it's cool for her because that's somebody she grew up with her whole life. But then, like, for the dude, it's like I'm on display, so I have to make sure I say all the correct responses to my in-laws, make sure I act correctly, make sure there's no problems, I answer the questions correctly, so it kind of gets exhausting, man. I have to put on this good personality, man, and I'm already a good person, but I have to it's like I'm walking on thin ice. I gotta watch, be careful. There was a time in the whole trip where I kind of like was tired and playing on my phone and not paying attention to everybody, and I got chewed out about that. You know what I'm saying? Because she felt like I was ignoring them. I wasn't ignoring anybody. The basketball game was on. Shit, it was Houston Rockets, the opening game. So shout out to my Rockets, man. They're going down. I'm sorry. It's over with, man. I mean, that was it last night. That was nail in the coffin with LeBron James hitting we was up 6 points, 24 seconds left. Come on, man. You can't even close out a game, and you're in Houston, and you're at home, and you're already down 2-0. Man, come on, dude. That's it, man. That's it for us. I think we might win one game against the Lakers. They might let us win the next game. After that, we're done, man. It's not a sweep. I don't think it's a sweep. I think we'll get one game in, but after that, we're finished. I mean, the Rockets didn't have a good run. Kevin Durant came over this year. I thought that they were going to be a lot better. I don't know, man. I really don't know about Kevin Durant. I have a Kevin Durant jersey. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, to be honest with you. But is he like, what's it called, like James Harden? All those group of cats, man, that came from OKC, man. Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant. It seemed like they go to a team, and it's a successful team. Because last year, Rockets were successful with Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks and stuff. And they go to a team, and then it turns like they suck the energy out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is successful for a little second, and then they come, and it's like, it's done. It happens with James Harden. He goes to a team, he might be good the first year, but then after that, the team starts going downhill. Happens with Westbrook, same shit when he went to Clippers. And it kind of happens with Durant, I mean, Golden State was a shit before he got there. They were winning rings, and then he got there, got his one ring, and then they just started going downhill. They haven't won since. And then he went to, where did he go? Fuck, man. Oh, Phoenix, yeah. Phoenix was all right, decent team, till he went there too. And then, they kind of went downhill. So I don't know, man, if he's like a drain. If he's really, I know he got skills. He's got mad skills, but I'm just saying, like, everywhere he goes, something happens. Like, the team's already, like, built. And then he comes in and the team kind of, I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm hoping, because I like Kevin Durant, man. Hopefully that's not the case. He's not a drain or anything like that. And this is his first year. He's just getting to learn everybody. It's a new team, new city. So, like, we'll see what happens as far as, like, okay, this is how far you went this year. Next year, we'll see if you improve. And, you go farther in the playoffs. But it's kind of disappointing, especially being a Rockets fan for as long as I've been, man. One championship ring. And that was way back in 93 or 94 with Elijah one. I think it was 94. And I've been a fan since then. And that's been rough, man. Tracy McGrady era, Yao Ming era. We just never got a champion. We go to the playoffs. We've gone to the playoffs plenty of times. We never got a championship ever since that one ring. Since we've been a Rocket, Houston Rockets. And that one ring was gypped anyways, man. As soon as, we going into the whole NBA Finals, and Elijah Wan's about to kick ass with this badass Houston Rockets team, O.J. Simpson's Bronco pops on the screen. Then we watching O.J. Simpson. I'm like, I don't want to watch this, man. I know, I didn't really even know who O.J. Simpson was before that. I mean, I watched Naked Gun, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, this is O.J. Simpson. I didn't pay any attention to this dude until what that happened, man. And they just shut the whole NBA. I got to, miss the whole game. Unless I was at the game, I could have watched it. But on TV, I can't watch it. And that's when I was a Rockets fan. So, kind of ruined the whole experience of them winning their first championship, O.J. Simpson with the Bronco, man. It's a little fun fact for y'all, man. Y'all might have to go look it up on YouTube, y'all. What's it called? New 2000 born generation kids that don't even know nothing about 1994 or O.J. Simpson. I mean, they're doing remakes and removies since he passed away, like on his life and stuff and what he did. But still, like, you don't really know, shit, kids don't nowadays don't even watch movies, man. I'm serious, man. They don't listen to podcasts, they don't watch movies, dog. I don't even know what I'm talking, man. It might be like somebody in their 40s listening to this shit, man. Because nobody listens to podcasts, really. Nobody watches movies anymore. All these kids are like stuck on like Roblox, Fortnite shit, online gaming, and fucking Reels. That's all they do is watching these Reels, man. I'll tell you, man, Reels is like, I told somebody the other day that got offended, man. Reels is like something where they tell you how to think. They look at you like cattle. So they're going to pump get an algorithm on like, okay, maybe you do a search on something, and then all of a sudden the algorithm like logs you in, okay, he likes looking at puppies. Because he looked at cute puppies on Google or some shit. Your phone might be listening to you too. Like, oh, he likes peacocks. So then the next thing you know, they got a video with peacocks on it and shit, on your reels and shit. You know, I know, I can tell you the truth, man. Since I got married, dog, like I never had no reels about marriage or husband and wife and how they interact with each other, these little cartoons and shit. And like, it's not positive. A lot of it's negative, man. Like I get reels like, okay, wife's bitch about this, bitch about that, forget your wife. And she'll get the same kind of reels on husbands. Husbands need to be this way. Husbands need to be that way. And it's like telling them how to think, you know, and I'm like, okay, this is not really positive. So I said, man, forget reels, man. I shut my Facebook down, man. I said, you know, I opened my Instagram because I was trying to look at some old photos just lately, but I shut that down too. I'm not really into that, man. I don't want to be told what to think by watching reels all day, or told what's right and what's wrong, or what's funny and what's not. But I'm just saying, I can't stop the system. I can't stop the monster that's been created. I can't even do nothing but just tell you. Like, I can't complain because it's really what's going on right now in this world, man. Everybody's on their phone. They're not watching movies. The attention span is like maybe 5 minutes. I mean, I can't even get through a whole movie with anybody without them looking at their phone. I can't even get through 10, 15 minutes without somebody looking at their phone. You know what I'm saying? So, movies is out, bro. And I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing necessarily. It's just the way the world's moving. Movies are out now. People don't watch movies. Now, they're still putting movies out. And they're still advertising it. And, you know, every now and then you got the old school cats that are still watching like 2 hours of movies. They might watch, you know, send a text every now and then through a movie or something. You know, or they might watch a movie when they're on an airplane. They don't have the Wi-Fi and shit. And they're bored and stuck in a seat on a long trip. But as far as going to a movie theater without a phone, without having to look at a phone within 10 minutes of the movie starting, I don't see that happening, man. Especially with this young generation, man. These kids growing up now. Like, I'm serious, man. I see it. It's bad, man. These kids with these, I mean, if they go without internet, it's like crack to them now, man. It's like they're addicted that bad. If they can go without internet for more than like 10 minutes, man, they start tripping. You know, if the Wi-Fi shuts down and they're on the online gaming, I hate online gaming. So you know why I don't like online gaming, to be real? I'll tell you why. Because you can't pause it. See, I grew up with games where you could pause it. So, like, if your mom or dad told you, hey, get up, go wash the dishes, get up and go take the trash out, you could push start and pause the game. You know what I'm saying? And get up and do your job. It's all good. But now these online games, you can't pause. So, all these kids are, like, in the middle of a battle or fighting a boss or some shit, and you tell them, hey, get off of that shit, go do some chores or whatever. And all of a sudden, that's when the attitude comes out. Like, hey, no, I'm trying to beat a boss right now. You know, they always say that shit. It can be 2 hours of gaming, and every time you ask them to do something, they're trying to fight a boss. It's like, come on, man, I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. And who cares if you're trying to beat a boss? It's not like you can come back to it and try to beat the boss again. You know what I'm saying? Put the fucking joystick down or whatever you're doing and go do your chores. Or put your phone down, because they be on the phone, like, doing shit. On Roblox or Fortnite and shit. It's all like fucking total fucking brain control, man. To where you can't even get a kid to do anything like they're supposed to do now. I mean, it was bad back in my day, but nowadays it's even 10 times worse, man. You know what I'm saying? I started banning, like, man, I used to ban, like, Roblox and Fortnite during the week with my son. When he's going to school, I'm like, nah, because he don't listen to shit I gotta tell him. He don't tell me to do chores, get up off your ass, do this and that. He don't listen. And he has a bad attitude, man. It, like, turns his happy, fun, go play outside, go do other stuff, get imagination. It turns all that into, like, this really dark, kind of, like, angry kid that's just sitting up there and snapping off and giving me bad looks every time I try to tell him something and having an attitude. So I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't positive, man. I know the kids love it, and they say, oh, I'm bored if I can't do it. They're totally hooked on it, like a drug. They can't be creative enough to find something else to do besides play that stupid online games. But it's like they're totally hooked on it. So you can't stop the beast. The beast is there. The beast is already controlling them. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop it, but you can try to, like, slow it down by, like, okay, man, I just turn this shit off, man. But the only way you can really get a kid to be a kid again is to go off the grid, totally off the grid. And then, you know, you have to wait. It's like, it doesn't happen like within the first 10 minutes. You gotta wait like a whole hour of no screen time, no screens at all. Then finally you might see the kid come out again, man. And actually enjoy seeing a kid being a kid again, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this, man. Treylow podcast is done. I'll talk to you about hip hop next week. Check me out, DJ Treylow, on, what's it called? YouTube, everything like that. D Myers 45 on YouTube to check out my videos. My books are on Amazon. Just punch in Google MrDavidPatrickMyers.com and get my books, or subscribe to me. I'm going to try to put out some more books this summer. All right, peace out.